I've been using the same camera monitor brand for what feels like forever, and I've always trusted their products, but recently I've realised it's time to broaden my perspective and explore other options. After all, it's important to be able to recommend different brands, right? So when Viltrox reached out and offered to send me their DC-X2 monitor for a review, I thought, why not? Step out and see what other camera monitor brands have to offer.
Now, let me tell you, this monitor is impressive. The Viltrox DC-X2 comes loaded with features: dual HDMI ports, waveforms, false colour, and here's the kicker. It includes an MPF battery and an HDMI cable right in the box. That's not something you see every day. And check out this sunshade. It's incredibly effective and makes outdoor shooting so much easier. You really get a ton of value with this monitor, so let's dive in and break down what makes it stand out.
What's going on, friends? Hope you're all doing really well. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing and giving this video a little thumbs up. Alright, let's delve into the specs of the Viltrox DC-X2. This is a 6-inch touchscreen camera monitor with a super bright 2000 nits display. It features both HDMI in and out, and you've got 3 power options: USB-C, NPF battery, and DC power.
It also includes 4 customizable buttons on the top, a headphone output, and comes with everything you need: a clip-on sunshade, full-size HDMI to mini HDMI cable, standard HDMI cable, USB-A to USB-C cable, hot shoe adapter, and even an NPF battery, all packed in a soft shell case.
And the best part, the DC-X2 is priced at just $238. Now let's talk about 6-inch monitors. I think 6 inches is the sweet spot, especially if you're using camera setups like Sony Alpha or other mirrorless cameras. It's a perfect size that's portable, yet still gives you enough real estate.
One of the standout features for me is the power options. Besides the NPF battery and DC input, this monitor also supports USB-C power, which is something every camera monitor should have, in my opinion. I've been powering it with a simple 5V USB-C connection through my V-mount battery, and it works flawlessly.
That opens up a ton of flexibility. You can power it with an external battery pack, directly from your V-mount battery, or even with a standard USB-C charger. There's so many options, which is awesome.
But what really impressed me isn't just the monitor itself, it's what Viltrox includes in the package. The fact that you get an NPF battery, along with all these accessories, makes this an incredible value. The NPF 550 battery that comes included with the Viltrox DC-X2 is white, which gives it a sleek, unique look. But what's really cool is that it has an LED indicator to show how much battery life is left. Super handy. And here's the best part: the battery charges via USB-C. This means I no longer need to carry around a dedicated Sony NPF charger. I can just use a USB-C cable. It's all about convenience. For those of you using smaller Sony mirrorless cameras that don't have full-size HDMI ports, no worries, this monitor has you covered. It includes both an HDMI to HDMI cable and a mini HDMI to HDMI cable, so you're set no matter what setup you have. Quick tip: if you're looking to upgrade your HDMI cables, I personally use these braided coiled cables, which I'll link in the description below. They're great for keeping your rig tidy while still allowing flexibility. The monitor also comes with a mount that attaches directly to your hot shoe or cold shoe adapter. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of shoe adapters. I usually prefer using NATO rails, but it's nice that they include a mount right out of the box for those who need it. Now let's dive into some of the features this monitor offers. Double tapping the screen brings up the menu, where you'll find image adjustments like brightness, contrast, saturation, hue, sharpness, backlight, and color temperature. The next page allows you to customize the thickness and color of your marker guides. Plus, you get a range of screen marker options like rule of thirds, aspect ratios, image stretch, and a handy zoom feature with up to 10x zoom for critical focus. There's also support for anamorphic desqueeze. Moving on, the next 2 pages cover exposure tools, including false color, histograms, vector scopes, parade, and full waveforms. You can choose the one that best fits your workflow. You also have the ability to load your own custom LUTs, which is a nice touch. These are pretty standard features you'll find in most monitors, but this one gives you more control with micro adjustments for focus peaking and zebras, letting you fine-tune the intensity based on your needs. One of the standout features I mentioned earlier is the sunshade. It comes included, fits perfectly, and is super easy to attach and remove. It clips onto the 4 corners of the monitor, allowing you to quickly snap it on and flip it open. The build quality is impressive, made of a durable, hard plastic that feels solid and well made. When it comes to pricing, that's often a big factor when deciding on a monitor. At $238, this is surprisingly affordable, especially considering the solid build quality and the extensive features it offers. It's well designed, and I have to say, the USB-C power option is one of my favourite features. It's small but incredibly useful, especially for setups like mine and likely for many of you as well.
Overall, this monitor offers incredible value for price. I'm really glad I accepted it for review because it's opened my eyes to other camera monitor options. If you're in the market for a reliable, feature-packed monitor, this is definitely worth considering. Thanks for watching, my friends. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I'll drop links in the description below for this monitor and some other accessories like the NPF batteries, HDMI cables and other camera monitor mounts. I'll see you in the next one.